In this video, I will draw and shade a cube. I will be using some drawing paper. Be looking at my cube here. I have a number 2 pencil and a blending stick. I'm going to start off by drawing a square. If you want to, you could use a ruler for this. Next, I'm going to put a dot in the center of the square and try to make the same distance to make a dotted square. I'm going to connect my diagonals, add a vertical line and a horizontal line to create a cube. If you want to, you can show kind of where the other stuff would start and stop, but we're going to be shading, so it won't really matter. Now, the cube that has 3 sides that we can see. So usually I like to pick a side to be a dark shade, a medium shade, and a light shade. I decided that the front of my cube is going to be the darkest shade. So I'm actually doing 2 layers of pencil on the front part of my cube to make it nice and dark. So this area would be receiving the least amount of light. Maybe there is a light on the back or the top and the right side, but not on the front. Next, I'm going to take my blending stick and hold it, so that it's on the side. And I'm just going to blend in my pencil lines so they are not quite as strong. I like to try to work in circular motions if I can, and I am trying to be kind of careful along my edges, although we can use an eraser to clean up the edges later. I can kind of clean up my lines a little bit, clean up my edges a little bit, just to make sure they are nice and solid before I move on to the other 2 faces of my cube. I'm going to add a little bit more shading to the front. I do want this area to be nice and dark, so I'm going to do some diagonal lines as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of shading to the side here of my cube. This one I want to be my medium value. So I've got a dark, a medium, and a light. So this one should be lighter than my first face that I did here, but it will be darker than the top part of my cube that is showing. I'm going to go ahead and blend my side so that my pencil lines aren't so strong. Try to use kind of the side of my blending stick as opposed to the tip too much. And then the top, I'm not even going to use my pencil. I'm just going to start with my blending stick. Usually I can get a pretty light value using the blending stick by itself, just from leftover graphite that is on the stick from using it previously. So you can see my top is lighter, my front is going to be darker, and I want to make it a little darker yet. And then the side is going to be the medium value. Now if you want to, you can also add a little bit of a shadow onto the table. And I will do that just by kind of having a blending stick show where the light is coming from, like so. You can always clean up your lines with an eraser, and that is a quick little sketch and shading of a cube. Thanks so much for watching, and check out my videos for shading tips on how to do a cylinder and a sphere and a pyramid.